Welcome to Guffanti Brunettes. I tried to like get ready for this and like put my hoop earrings in.
But you look
It doesn't look the same.
Awesome. I think you look amazing.
You look amazing.
Thanks.
And also, share. Whoa.
Yeah, so I did my live share earlier, my share night. I've been doing these live nights where...
I love them so much. You actually straight up rejected me yesterday when I tried to come in and do a ballet dance.
See, I was so in my song. So I play the piano and I look at the camera and I sing as I play. But I'm so nervous because first of all, I'm singing, which is the most vulnerable thing a human being could do. Second of all,
no, I get that.
I'm live singing. And third of all, I'm reading notes and trying to play and sing.
I understand that, and you were doing a little performance for me before, and you sang A New Day Has Come, and it was, like, phenomenal, like, the heavens, the angels, and then I could hear your little voice shaking up. I was like, and?
Yeah, I know. Well, I always do my rehearsal
and
with
I know it's like, Sophia, are you really gonna fire shots at me right now? But it's like...
No.
You knew.
You know why? This is what happened to me. So I went live the first time the other night, and like some people joined, but I didn't make a big deal about it. But then the next day I was like, tonight I'm going live, and I posted about it. And then I went live and like people joined, and I was like, oh, this is scary. And I got stage fright.
You are so modest. You are so modest. You're always like, people joined.
Well, more than the day before.
People join.
I think the fact that I made it a thing made me really scared as soon as it started. But anyway.
I mean, that's how we're feeling right now, right?
A little nervous. Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you.
I'm sweating profusely, but I know that I have Ganesh here in my room. We're doing Guffanti from our room today.
Yeah, so this is Quarantayn. Quarantayn. Quarantayn
We're
Brunettes.
doing Quarantayn Brunettes, and I just had my mom tried to buy Guffanti the other day, and she bought it from Costco. They had Guffanti, but just like plain Guffanti with no brunette.
Wait,
it's like
there's
Parmesan.
such thing?
I know, and I was like, I thought that was only a Fairway thing.
Oh.
And she bought home Guffanti, but it was Parmesan, and I was like, no, this is supposed to be like a goat.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a milky, milky goat.
It was really fake.
Hi, Jordan.
It was really fake.
Jordan just joined the live and said,
hi,
yes.
Jordan.
It's not going to make any sense to anybody who's listening to this later, but...
Hi, Carolina. Hi, Meg. We got Hugo in here.
So, Fee, how has your quarantine been? Because you have a party in your kitchen every night. Everyone can see.
I know. And I feel bad because, you know, like the stock market's going down. Everybody's getting sick. People are dying. And I'm over here, like... partying every night, having the best time of my life. There is nothing that makes me feel better than just being in the comfort of my own home. I could do my work from home.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm doing nursing school now, and I'm like loving just being home all the time. I got so much more done than I ever have in my whole life.
Quarantine is the best thing that's ever happened to you.
Quarantine is so much fun. I'm playing games every night. We're maxed out on people. There's way too many people here, so someone's gonna get it. So if we're gonna try and do Guffanti for everyone watching every week. But I'm just scared that I'm gonna get Corona, and so we might have to do Guffanti Corona.
No.
Like Guffanti
if
with
you
Corona.
get Corona, you're not doing Guffanti. You're going to bed. You're staying in bed.
I'm at home, and guess what? I'm in bed. Oh my god! So I had like a really fucking cold night last night because I was like, holy shit! Like our cleaning lady can't come, Noelle.
You had a cold night?
Like, no, listen.
Okay.
So my cleaning lady, Noelle, usually comes like every single week, and she couldn't do my sheets. So I was like, oh my god, I've never had to do my sheets before. So like it's been the first, I sound like horrible, but it's been the first time in 2 weeks, and I was like, I gotta clean my sheets. So I clean all my sheets. So I only had one little sheet to sleep with last night because I got like a start late in the day, and I tried to even like clean this comforter. And I put it in the dryer, and I got so excited I was going to make my bed before Guffanti. It smells like straight up poopy. Like, no. I think there's, like, certain types of fabrics that you can't put in the dryer.
Oh.
I burned that shit, and it smells like little poopies.
Was it the first time you washed that blanket?
I've actually had that blanket on my bed for 2 years. And my mom has always told, my mom is like so OCD. And she's like, you need to, like, you don't, but she says, like, you don't need to wash a comforter.
Okay.
So I didn't wash it.
But here's my thing about that, okay? Because whenever I stay at any of my boyfriend's properties, and we're done sleeping in the bed, we always take the sheets off for like them to be washed and cleaned and stuff.
Wait, every time?
Well, like if we stay there for a few days and then we leave, like yeah, we used the bed.
I'm all dirty.
So I'm visiting too. I'm like visiting a house. It's different.
Right.
It's different.
So it's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
But
so when we take the sheets off, I always say to him, I'm like, should we also like take the comforter out of the duvet? And then he's like, no, that's fine. And I'm like, what?
Well, here's
What's
the thing.
the difference?
Like,
both of them, if you sleep naked, both of them are touching your ass.
No,
your
so
pussy.
that's the thing with a duvet. This is just like a little blanket. It was supposed to hang to dry, so I washed it and I burnt it and it smells like poopy. But a duvet, it's like a little sheet outside of a comforter. So you could wash that sheet, but try getting it back on.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that every time we take the sheets off, I say to John, should we take the duvet off the comforter? And he goes, no, it's fine. So I'm like, when is this duvet getting washed then? What are the rules on that?
Yeah, I think he just doesn't want to wash it because it's hard to put back on.
But he's not even the one washing it.
I don't know then. I really don't know.
I don't know either.
It's just a pain. It's just a motherfucking
Honestly,
pain.
if I had a washer and dryer like you do, I would be washing my sheets once a week.
You don't have a washer and dryer at your house right now?
No, in New York City, like you have to go take your
York.
laundry somewhere.
I know. You have that big carriage. It's like obnoxious.
I have my cart that I take.
You literally have to like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, like a bicycle carriage.
That is exactly what I do.
Your laundry.
For laundry, for groceries, for all of the above.
For laundry.
You know, I miss Pete.
Oh my God, I know. It's not. I'm doing sound. Look at this, guys. I'm doing sound myself, and it was like.
Are you close enough to the microphone? You know, I'm gonna do this for a second. Are you close enough to the microphone?
I'm talking in it, and I think I made the set-in okay enough so that I could be far away.
Okay.
I think I'm loud enough.
Okay, cool.
I'm actually shouting right now,
cool.
if you can't tell.
That's good. That's good.
I need a little microphone like that, though. You know I always drift.
Yeah,
I'm a drifter.
I'm always like, mic to your mouth.
Oh my God. So we have Gabby's boyfriend. Have you met Gabby's boyfriend?
Yeah. No. But I know who he is, so I feel like I've met him.
But you know who he is. So, you know how I always talk in this southern accent?
Yeah.
He's from Louisiana.
Yeah.
And there's 10 people in this house, and the whole house is just talking in a southern accent all day. And I'm like, I hope you don't find it offensive because I was doing this a long time ago. And it's just like, his has become even more because he's been like I was going to say he's been in America.
Yeah.
He's been in New Jersey he's been in New Jersey for such a long time, but his has gotten so much more. But like, our accent is like more Alabama. Right? Like we have more of an Alabama.
I don't know the difference.
So like Hess, well, where's Hess from?
Alabama.
Hess is from Alabama. So we have more of like Hess's accent.
My water.
Jesse is from Louisiana.
Uh-huh.
And have you ever heard a Louisiana accent?
No.
It's Creole. It's Creole.
Wait, what's the difference?
Creole is like
of both.
a mixture. Creole is like a mixture of like black and French. Like black, French,
No, I know
native,
what Creole is. I'm saying
Okay, so he'll say things like, "Oh, I'll guarantee." Oh my God. Oh shit, my teeth. He'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'll guarantee." It's like a guarantee. And it's like from the bottom of your voice. I'm not even kidding. It's like
I'm trying to have one
down
sip
from
of
under.
water.
It's like down from under. It's really weird. So I'm like, I don't know what accent you're doing, but I'm from Alabama and I'm proper and I'm a pageant queen and you're talking down here. I bet he's in
Louisiana's
here right now
like
too, and he's
New
like,
Orleans.
"Fuck you, Sophia."
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like New Orleans. So that's like the voice we've been doing.
You know, the thing is that like it's kind of rude.
It's so rude.
Because
And
it's
Gab-
like, could you imagine if like you went to stay at like a British family's house and like all of them went around being like, you guys, what are we gonna do today? Like the whole
Well, so I'm
my
so
floor
guilty
is
of that
soaking
because
wet from drooling.
no, we used to have this lady that we worked with at the salon, and her name was Denise, and she has like a 50-year-old smoker voice, and like I could not help but she'd just be like, Sophia, can you get me this? And I'd be like, yeah, Denise. I'm like, don't mind if I do mix your color right now. And then everyone's like, Sophia, you gotta stop.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's just like, I can't help it. And I feel like it's almost like getting us closer.
Yeah. Well,
You know
that's
what I
the thing
mean?
is like, because I always tell, like, I have moments with Hess, you know, our good friend Hess, who's from Alabama, who we always talk about when we talk about, or who I always talk about when I talk about my one Southern friend. That's not true.
Yeah.
My friend Ben is also from the South, but he doesn't have an accent. And I still to this day, well, not to this day, I haven't seen him in a while. I can't get a sentence out. When I see him and he'll talk, I'll be like, I know, we just gotta get through it. Like, I'll talk.
But I think the cool thing about Hess is I think he actually likes it.
I think he likes it, but you can never be so sure because, like,
I know.
that's rude. You're
I know, and
imitating
you know what
someone
Gabby
back
even
to them.
said?
That's like me saying to you, like,
know-
I don't think I want you to do that, and you going, I don't think I want you to do that. That's what we do when we talk in a Southern accent.
Yeah, it's not good. Well, guess what? I'm not gonna stop.
No, I could never stop.
I could never stop. And you know what? I do think Jesse actually does like it, but it's because I'm not making fun of his accent. I'm making fun of Hess's accent.
No, but it's making fun of Southerners.
It's making fun of, and Gabby even says, she's like, sometimes Jesse like spews like all these facts and I'll look them up and they're right. And she's like, but I think, oh my God, Jesse just entered.
He's in here now, he's watching.
I was just talking about your Louisiana accent. I'll guarantee.
Hi, Jesse. She made me spit out water.
Hi, Jesse. No, he's been great though. He's been cooking us all kinds of Southern food.
Well,
and,
he's a chef, right?
We've gotten. Yeah, he's the manager of Stonehouse, and he's also like a bartender. So we've been getting like nicely shaken drinks every night. I got like it's called like a country
Oh,
fizz
look, he
or
wrote
something.
hee-haw.
Hee-haw! Yeah, no, it's been really cool having him.
That is really cool. I mean, I would kill to have a Southerner in my house during this thing.
It is so fucking cool. Oh my God, did you see my cat, Em?
No, but wait, before we go on to your cat, I wanted to say something about this.
Okay.
The whole accent thing, like how, and the smoker lady thing, right? How like when someone says something, you feel the need to just like imitate it back to them. That instinct.
Yeah.
I was just reading a book while in quarantine.
There she goes again. She's gonna bring us to book club.
Well, it's funny. It's cool.
Keep going. It is cool. It is cool.
The book was called Why Do Men Have Nipples? And it was just like this book of questions and answers about like those types of questions of like written by doctors who are like, every time I go to a party, people always want to know these questions answers. And one of the questions was, why are yawns contagious? Like, you know, if I yawn right now, you're going to yawn. You know how?
No, that's true. I know that.
Just talking about it makes me yawn hard.
I don't think I'm gonna yawn right now.
You don't have to, but someone listening might yawn.
It's because I'm not. Maybe not over FaceTime though. Is it only like is it something about like being in person and yawning?
No, it's not. So I'm actually surprised that you didn't yawn. So what it is, this is how dumb it is. It's just like, it's subconscious, empathic behavior. And as animals, we are just imitating what we see.
Oh
That's
my God.
it.
So I literally like feel for your like tired feeling and I yawn back.
Yeah, it's that.
Like I'm feeling empathy for how tired you are and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
me too. Oh, me too. I'm so tired.
It's weird, right? Someone goes like, oh, and
That's
everyone else
really
goes,
weird.
like, back. But also the other thing that's weird about it is that it's empathic, but it's like you're imitating them. So it's empathic in the way that it's like, I feel for you that you're tired, but so your body responds by going, like right back at the person.
So maybe it is like the same thing with voices then. Like poor Denise that I work with, I always do it to her. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, Denise. Yeah. Like,
Well,
I really do it back to her.
but you know what is good is that you double down. Like, I think it's worse if you do it and then in the middle of doing it you stop, because then they know that you think you're being rude. Like, sometimes if I'm doing the Southern accent with Hess, in the middle, I'll be like, oh, well, I just don't think that we should maybe, and I like cut it out, and it's like, that's me admitting that I'm...
No, you can't do that, though. That doesn't ever sound good.
Hi,
if you're going
Brady.
to apologize for doing... Hi, Brady. If you're going to do the apology, they know that you're being wrong. You need to own it. You need to own it.
Yeah, you need to own it. And also, I'm not trying to be rude. And it's not rude, but it is rude.
It's actually the fact that I truly do love their accent.
Totally. And that's...
I truly love it. Like, I would love nothing. And my mom has even said to me, she was like, Sophia, since you were a little girl... Look, my mom has an accent now. She was like, since you were a little girl, you were watching CMT and listening to Keith Urban, and you always wanted to be a country star.
Did you?
Like, I even had my cowgirl boots on, like, as a little girl. With my little pigtails.
Yeah. That's really sweet.
Yeah, so, like, I really do like it. It's nothing, like, against them.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you... Oh, look.
Oh, my God, you're wearing your
shirt.
Celine Dion shirt.
Yeah, it's straight up Celine Dion coming out of the flames.
I know. Courage. Don't you dare fail me now.
Oh, my God.
That's amazing.
Wow, I have low battery. Would you believe that?
You got to plug in.
Yeah.
Anyone have any questions? Feel free to type questions in on the thing. If not, we will ramble.
Wait, did you see my cat?
No. Am I going to care?
Yeah, you're gonna care. I hate when you do this.
You know I'm not gonna care.
Of course you're gonna care. No, Ben, I was sitting outside for the first time in a really long time, and Benji, I'll just keep it short and sweet then, because I think other people who like cats will care, and I think they will. So
I'll sip my water.
Benji came running up with a fucking gardener. I called it a gardener snake. I think it's a garter snake, and it was hanging from both sides of his little mouth, and then he like hid under. You won't care. Now I feel bad.
Everyone else cares. Look, they're writing in.
They care, yeah. So Benji's like my little Bengal cat. Oh, I love that you guys are here because you do care, and Emily doesn't. And he went and he sat right under my little. I can't do it.
Why?
I can't do it. He went under my grill and he was hiding, and he got a snake. That's all.
Why did you stop? Something happened.
You didn't want to hear it, and I got
everybody on the thing wants to hear it except for me.
It was just my little cat. If you want to see it, he got a little snake. He brought it to me, and he thinks it's like a little present. So he ran up to me with this snake dangling out of both sides of his mouth, and then we had to like force it out of his mouth. It was really scary.
I thought you said you got a new cat.
No, Benji the cat.
I said, did you hear about my new cat?
No, and he brings back like rabbits. He brings back rabbits and chipmunks. Like,
someone just called him a hunter.
He is a hunter. I am Tiger King.
I haven't watched it yet. Have you?
You have to see Tiger King.
How many episodes is it? I don't know if I want to get into it.
I know, and I thought that too. There's only 7 episodes, and it's really worth it.
Okay.
I'm only on episode 2.
How long are they?
But like, they're like an hour.
I got
They're an
time.
hour, but do you like I think it's a serial killer doc. I'm not really sure.
I guess I like crime stuff if someone else is already watching it and then I join in. I'm not going to click on crime to watch.
I look for crime.
Yeah. You grew up on True Blood. You love blood and sex and evil.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what like your core is sunshine, mine is darkness.
Yeah, but my other thing with Quarantayn is that like you would think that I would want to watch more shows, but I'm trying to just watch movies. Like I watch one thing and then when I'm done in that moment, it's done with me. You've
really always been a movie girl. I've always been a show girl.
I don't know if I've always been a movie girl. I actually don't instinctually watch movies and TV. I now realize I read books.
Yeah, you're a reader.
I'm not.
I think that you've definitely probably seen more movies than I have.
Yeah, I've definitely.
I've always been one to binge watch a show.
Yeah.
Like, if you name any Netflix show, like, I've probably binge watched it.
Yeah, that's true.
The whole series.
That's true.
The entire
You're always
series.
telling me about this
name
new
the
show.
longest ones. Yeah, I know, and you'll never watch it.
Yeah, I won't, because I don't watch shows.
But you watch Schitt's Creek.
I do watch Schitt's Creek, and that's a really good...
Someone wrote, be gay, do crime. Crime's gay now?
Amen. Sex Education, someone just wrote.
Oh, amazing show.
Oh, that's a show. That's a show, right.
It's a British comedy, and I'm all for that.
Oh, it is? I thought it was American.
No, it's a British comedy.
Did I tell you about, or did you watch my story about my dad?
I'm trying to plug in my phone right now.
Plug in your phone.
My fucking phone is not charging.
Oh, is it not working? Is that why you've been futzing around for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
One headphone on?
Sorry.
Fee, we have to stop. We have to
use-
at least go 10 minutes without the accent.
I can't. I literally can't. This is all we've been doing.
I know. I feel like
this
I
house.
forget what you sound like without it.
I forget what I do too. Like, do you want to hear this?
Yeah, I love your voice.
That sounds scary to me.
No, I think it's beautiful.
People are like, what? People are like, I start talking in like a regular voice now, and people are like, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? I'm like,
You have to like relearn your accent. Wait, anyway.
But I did makeup. Okay, sorry.
So, this morning I got up to pee. I've been sleeping like really lightly at my house. It's very weird. Like when I was at my baby's house, I was sleeping like a rock. Like couldn't wake me up. My alarm would go off and I'd be like dead in the eyes. At my house, I'm up like once an hour throughout the night. It's so weird. And so I was up at like 5 to go pee. I really had to pee. And I go in my parents' room to go pee, and my dad is in there up and folding his blanket. It's like 5:02. And he's like,
that's my dad.
He's folding his blanket, and I was so dark, and like I couldn't see anything. I was like, Dad, I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, what do you mean? I'm getting up. And I was like, Dad, it's 5. And he's like, yeah, what? I'm getting up for the day.
That's my dad. Literally, my dad will even do like 4:30. Like he'll be up at 4.
What
I've
is
actually
with that?
been up. I don't know. It must be something with like that generation. Like
you think?
He is. I don't know, like 4:30 in the morning. I've been up because sometimes I stay up really late, and my dad is just waking up for the morning. Like, just doing things. He'll be downstairs drinking his coffee on his laptop. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing right now?
Well, here's
bed.
my thing. I guess
I think he has sleeping problems, though.
maybe. Yeah, I'm not one to know anything about insomnia. But my thing with...
Oh, you're narcoleptic.
Yeah.
You're quite the opposite.
Which is why it's so surprising that I've been waking up at my house. But here's the thing about my dad. He's retired and we're in quarantine. Where the hell are you going at 5 in the morning? What are you up to do?
Is he actually leaving the house?
No, but he gets up, showers,
He's
and
doing errands.
Makes his side of the bed.
No. Em, I'm not kidding. Like, I'm not even just doing this to relate. My dad was outside probably around 5 this morning working on the gazebo.
What's all this work they gotta do, too?
They're doing housework right now. He needs to stay, but my dad is so used to just getting up and going to work and getting his things done that he needs to kind of just pretend that he has things to do right now. So he worked on the gazebo today. I'm like, Dad.
I know, and
it's like raining out every day. Why are you working on the gazebo?
And the other thing is, like, with 5 in the morning, it's like, that's fine if you want to, like, get up early and get your day started. The sun is not up yet.
It's not I could never relate because I didn't even have to, like, my mom, like, got me to get out of school because I couldn't wake up in the morning. Like, I didn't have to go to school.
Are you in your mic?
I literally couldn't. Yeah, I'm in my mic.
Cool.
Stop yelling at me. But my phone is gonna fucking die, and it's not charging.
Plug it into your laptop.
I can't because I have
USB.
my mic plugged into my laptop.
Okay. The other thing is that I was gonna say was that happened this morning. This morning I woke up. I literally woke up 7 a.m. My eyes just opened. It hasn't. I told you I'm like not sleeping well at my house, and so I go in. Or I went down. I went for a run and then I came back and my mom was waking up. And I walk into my parents' room. I went to like go shower because I like who doesn't shower in their parents' shower, and when they're home. And my mom's sleeping like this, like covering her eyes like this, like distraught. And I was like, Mom? Like, because she looked upset. She goes,
Wait,
she takes her arm off her face and goes, oh, I was just crying.
Wait, Em,
No, wait. I know, and I was like, what are you talking about? She was like, in my dream, I was crying and no one would help me.
Oh my God,
Like-
that is so sad. Figure it
No,
out.
but the way she said it was she like removed her arm and was like, oh my God, I was just crying. Like she couldn't believe that.
That is so sad.
I know, and then like literally
I've
the whole
actually-
day she was upset about it.
Have you ever
I kept
had,
saying, I was like, are you
um,
like mad at me from your dream? And she was like, no. And I was like, you had a bad
you
dream
ever-
that ruined your day.
Have you ever had sleep paralysis?
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrifying.
Do you have a good sleep paralysis story?
Oh my God, yeah, I do. Actually, it has to do with the cat again, and it's probably not gonna sound as scary. You know, like how in a dream sometimes it doesn't sound as scary as it was, but this was really scary. So I was sleeping in my ex-boyfriend's bed at the time,
Yeah.
and it was just like a cat nap, and usually for some reason I get sleep paralysis during cat naps, not in like my real sleep.
That makes sense. You know why? Because sleep paralysis, here
Why?
comes the bookworm. Sleep paralysis
Yeah.
happens because your body is tired, but your brain is up. So your body gets like locked into sleep, but your brain is awake. And so you're like trapped in your body.
Oh yeah, so that makes sense. Well, so I'm laying down and I'm having a dream about Benji. He's actually scratching my spine. He was like
Oh.
I know. He was scratching my spine and I just felt like my spine like coming off my body.
Uh-huh.
Like he was scratching it off my body and I was trying to wake up and I couldn't wake up and like I'm moving around and like I didn't even, but you don't know you're dreaming, right?
You
Because I didn't,
you you do.
I didn't know I was dreaming.
No.
I was
I think
I
you
didn't
realize that
know.
you're stuck.
I was stuck. It was almost like and I'm bringing it up again. It was like my shrooms trip, like how I felt like I was going to be stuck like that forever. I was like trying to get out and I couldn't, and then finally I woke up and there were tears rolling down my face and it made me think of what you just said about your mom because I was crying hysterically when I woke up. Because Benji was ripping me to shreds like he did the snake
Yeah.
and every other animal.
Yeah.
It was so scary.
That's really scary. I feel him ripping my spine now that you told that story.
It's really scary. And then another dream that I constantly have is that I'm taking my retainer out and my teeth are coming out in the retainer.
You know, can someone answer in the live, what does teeth falling out in your dream mean? I forget. Is it stress or is it
I think it's insecurity.
insecurity?
I think it's insecurity or you feel my mom would know. You know Liza would know. Anxiety. Meg just said anxiety.
It's anxiety.
It's definitely anxiety.
And
Gabby said
insecurity.
insecurity.
Okay.
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah, okay.
It's spooky.
Okay. So since being home, because I've been home in quarantine for a few days, I left the city, I was with my baby, and then I came home for Mama's birthday.
Your baby.
And now I'm home in Warren. And I've been going for runs, like that's the only time I leave the house. And this is what's so crazy to me about like I'm home long enough that like things that I never thought I would have to think about again, I'm now having to think about. For example, I can't name her name, but I was running on my street and I passed this woman who was walking her dog, who is the mother of a girl I had so much beef with in 5th grade. And she, like, when I was in middle school, used to drive past my house when I was out in the driveway and, like, honk her horn and flip my family off. Like, she was, like, awful, awful, awful. Like,
Do I know who this
you
is?
do know who it is. I literally can't say
So
it.
you'll have to tell. No, I know, and you'll have to tell me
Because I can't
after.
bleep it because we're live.
I know, yeah. Oh, I said someone's name already. I always do this shit. Just keep going.
So I was running today and I saw her and I was like, oh my God, I truly have not thought about you in like 6 years. And she like made eye contact with me and she went like, ugh, audibly at me on the street. And I was like, what the fuck? I am 23 years old. The last time you even knew of my existence, I was like 11.
I truly wonder if there's anyone, because you got a lot of shit in more middle school than anything. Like, not really so much high school.
I got a lot of
but
shit?
I wonder, well, yeah, in middle school, we talked about this
like
before. You were
bullied?
bullied. You were bullied.
Oh, yeah.
And so that was one of the bullies for sure. But
No, she
I
was
really
not.
want. She wasn't?
You need to know who I'm talking about. She wasn't a bully. We were just like
Whisper it
friends.
to me.
What? I can't. I wish I could show
And
it.
whisper, no one else will hear.
But she wasn't a bully, but her mom was. And
Oh my God.
yeah, anyway, I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe that drama is still in the air.
Yeah, that's so crazy. You know what? I actually did have a mother who bullied me. And you probably know who it is. She went into a restaurant and she talked shit about me and my sister was right there.
Oh.
Like, said my full name.
Wait, do
It was
I know
so
who this is? Give
ridiculous.
me a hint.
There are some... Warren mothers are fucking nuts.
They really are.
Including mine.
Yeah, there were...
Warren mothers are fucking nuts.
I remember when I was in like 7th grade or 8th grade, I had a crush on Brian G. You remember him? I'm not going to say his last name.
Yeah, of course.
Big fat crush on him. And I found out through the grapevine that his mother found out from another mother that I was a slut. The moms were going around saying Emily Wilson's
like
a
it
slut.
was a fact.
Yeah.
Like, oh, did you know?
Did you know that
Emily
12-year-old
Wilson's
is
a slut? Like, what kind of person are you? You're a grown ass woman.
Yeah, I don't to this day. But watch, I'm gonna have a kid.
Real Housewives of Warren is right.
Yeah,
Carolina.
I just know that you and I are gonna have kids, and we're immediately gonna be like, "Did you see that hoe she was walking around with?"
Oh my God! It probably is. You never know until you're a mother.
You really don't.
You really never know how you're gonna act.
You don't. That's a really good point.
What do you think you're gonna have first?
Kids wise?
Yeah. Do you think you're gonna have a boy or a girl?
Well, I hope to God I can have kids. I have such a perpetual fear that I'm not gonna be able to have kids.
Oh my God! I didn't tell you. I just got a test. And I have of course, right? I have low luteinizing hormone.
Oh, you did tell me this.
Which is why I have a beard. I have a beard too. I didn't tell them. So, and by the way, can't go get electrolysis right now, so I'm shaving my face. Like, I'm actually shaving my fucking face.
Show
I'm like,
them the
my
straight
brother's in the
razor you
bathroom. Yeah, my brother's in the bathroom, and I'll be like, hold on, can I get in there? I gotta shave my fucking face. Yeah, let me show you my fucking face razor. It's ridiculous.
Do you use shaving cream or do you just go straight to the face?
Oh no, I go straight to my face, but sometimes I want a close shave, and this straight razor that I have is not even enough for the kind of stubble that I have. But the sad thing is, you guys know that, like, from last time I was on Guffanti, which was probably like a couple months ago now,
yeah.
I was really like going and being diligent every single week, like doing electrolysis. So at this point, I probably spent almost a year electrolysis every week, $45. That's so much money.
A lot of money.
And what they're doing is putting a needle in my face, and then they're putting like lye, which is ammonia, in my skin.
Ugh.
And it still hasn't burnt the hairs out of my face. So I'm using this tool. I just do that.
For those who are listening, this is a literal razor like the 1950s, like a knife.
Yeah, like it literally is. Like, men do their shape ups with this. I shave my beard with it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about giving myself like a chin strap or something. Because I could get the edge.
I heard that like 5 seconds late. You should grow a quarantine beard.
I would love
Everybody's
to.
growing
Honestly,
them.
I would love to.
I haven't shaved my armpits since I left my baby.
You know what? I am so thankful that I have my wax pot here.
No.
But I'm running... What?
But who cares about armpits?
Everyone cares about armpits. You always do this.
No, but in like, for example, well, I mean, I don't really get uncomfortable when anything on my body is hairy. The only reason I ever shave anything is cosmetic reasons. Would you agree?
Yeah, I'm really...
Armpit hair doesn't bother me. It doesn't make me uncomfortable. I've never gotten itchy after shaving my vagina. And just kidding. I've only...
You know what?
What?
You're lucky though, Em, that like you're not a hairy person, because the amount you don't care about your hair, if you were a wolf like how I used to be, like before laser, it would be fucking disgusting.
No, but
I was a wolf.
no, I understand. But armpit hair bothers you?
I never had that bad of armpit hair.
I grew mine out.
And now I just want to redeem myself right now by saying, yeah, maybe Emily's not hairy, but I have no body odor, and I'll say
That's
it.
true.
Okay. So that's the one thing I
That's
have
absolutely true.
going for me.
And I'll give you
but
that.
armpit hair does make me a little bit more sweaty. And I just don't like the look of it. I really don't.
I don't either, but like I just don't need to shave it if I'm not seeing anybody.
I do. I do it all for me. I do it all for me.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Like
every time I shave, it's purely cosmetic. It's just
yeah,
for
I do it
looks.
all for me. I actually tried to shave my armpit instead of wax it for the first time, like the other day. And I have I'm not even going to show it.
But tell it.
I'm not going to
Tell
show
it.
it. It's the worst cyst you've ever seen in
Really?
your life. From shaving, because the blunt edge, and I'm surprised it doesn't do this to my face, but the blunt edge of the razor makes my hair grow in weird on a slant, and then it gets trapped under my skin, and it made a cyst. And I was like with my boyfriend the other day, and he like pointed it out, and I was like, oh, it's a cyst.
Yeah.
It's a cyst on my armpit.
Oh, ow! Does it hurt?
It did, and I went to get it drained at the dermatologist, and it didn't even work.
Oh.
Like it came back. And you know what? This is my karma for making fun of ball cysts. The guy with the ball cysts.
Oh yeah. No,
It is. I get
It's
quick.
not on your pussy.
It's not on my pussy, and I'm lucky I don't get any on my pussy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well,
No, I
start
think it is my
waxing it
karma, and my
again.
karma.
Or how do you get rid
I
of
will.
a cyst?
I'm just gonna have to put some drawing salve on it. You know that brown stinky stuff?
Yes, I do.
It's called Ifkamal.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Ifkamal, and it's brown and sticky and gross.
Ooh.
I know, but I'm gonna have to do that.
I was gonna say,
Can we not talk about this? I feel gross. You know.
Yeah. But I was gonna say with shaving, because I was saying I only shave for cosmetic reasons. There was one time, and I was saying that nothing ever itches me when it grows back in, but there was one time. I was 19 and John was working on Ghostbusters in Boston over the summer, and I went to go visit him for a weekend, and I shaved everything, and including my butt. It was like the first time I shaved my butt instead of getting it
Oh my
waxed.
god, what an itchy disaster!
Oh my god! So
Ew.
it was like but it doesn't kick in until like a day or two later. And it was the day I was leaving. I was like going to get a train home, and he was working really early hours, like 6 a.m. So I woke up with him and like went for a run on like the Charles River or whatever is in Boston. I was running, and the chafe and the itch in my asshole.
Oh my god!
I actually got so upset by it that I went and sat on these park steps and put my crack
And
on
you
a
tried to-
step and rubbed my crack.
all done the wall itch. I mean, that is the story of my high school experience. It was just wall itching. And if you thought that you were like gonna like get freaky with a guy the next day or something, and you tried to shave, and then you like the next day came along and you're like, we can't even do anything because I just have to like my ass is so itchy.
Yeah.
It's so uncomfortable.
And ass itch could really actually make you understand why people like go on raging rampages. Because when it itches and I have to get it,
raging rampages from an ass itch.
Yeah.
It actually makes so much sense.
Yeah.
No, it's so uncomfortable.
but this day in Boston, I sat on a stone step, spread my cheeks, and grinded on the corner of the stone step so that it would stop.
Well, no, because it's actually that uncomfortable. And why is it keep doing that? Do you keep seeing that?
Yeah, it's okay.
Pause, because I'm using the app. But I'm surprised that would even happen to you, because like some people just have very, very fine little hairs that like, and they're soft. So even when they shave them, they don't get itchy. Like
Right.
if you have Like,
Well, then
if
that's
you
not me,
have
I
the
guess.
hair, I mean, yeah, no, well, look at the hair on your head, you still got thick hair.
Yeah, but when I
You
shave
just don't
anything
have a
else, it
lot
doesn't
of it.
itch.
You just don't have a lot of it.
Oh.
How are your nails doing?
Terrible. I ripped them all off.
Yeah, mine are fucking terrible. They're so gross.
Yeah, like I'm not even gonna show them. It's like really gross. It's really bad.
I tried to do like a little day of self-care though, where I painted my little toenails and everything, and like I mean I didn't shave or anything, but I gave myself a hair blow job. And
Nice.
I just wanted to feel like a little bit better about myself, and I was gonna do my makeup, but
Yeah.
I'll save that for Friday. I think I'm gonna do Friday makeup.
Yeah.
Just to make myself feel better through this.
I've been doing every day. I get ready. I put on an outfit. I do my makeup. Because I feel like the day I start, because I'm working from home every day. I'm like going to work. I feel like,
You're still being productive.
but I feel like because I'm home now. When I was at John's, I was like getting ready because I was in front of his family the whole time. I'm not going to be sloppy around them. But when I came home, I can easily like be in my nightgown all day, like working and just like not getting ready ever. But I think I would go crazy in quarantine if I didn't like act as if I have to go be somewhere.
Yeah, no, your little outfits have been really cute with like your glasses and everything. I just put on a nice hoop. I haven't been totally getting ready, but I think when we all come out of quarantine, we're going to be gorgeous. We're going to be jacked.
Are we?
Like for the summer. I mean, I've been working out every day. I've gained 5 pounds, but I'm thinking that
Muscle?
maybe it's pure muscle. Maybe it's pure muscle.
Yeah, the first 2 weeks of quarantine, I ate like a hungry hippo.
Oh, me too.
And then,
I mean, I did tonight too. I actually have every night.
okay, no, I was gonna say I did that and then stopped. Like now that I've been home, I've been like eating really. I had one day where I ate, actually, I think like 18 or 19 meals, like full meals, and then starting on this past Monday, I started eating really clean and working out.
I would love to tell you exactly what I eat if anyone wants to know.
Sure.
I do some oats in the morning.
Oh yeah, you have your oats.
And that's a new thing because I read and we learned from that lady that eggs are a viral. They're like they feed viruses.
Eggs.
Do you remember?
Yes,
do you remember that girl
I
told us that?
remember this.
The real
Wait, hi,
drunk
Francesco.
night at Jacob's Pickles.
We see you. We see your comments. Thank you. Ask us a question
Oh my
and we'll
God.
answer it.
Guffanti Brunettes, oh no, the sweat and ingrown hairs I'm getting out of my pocket itch nightgowns. Oh, literally, someone answer me. That's how I felt yesterday in Emily's live. I was like, I've been here for a fucking hour
But now do you
straight,
understand how
and
when you're doing it, it's not as...
It's hard, and if you see the little blurb, it's very small.
Yeah.
It's very small.
Now,
it's not a
imagine
big blurb.
playing piano and singing while those are coming in.
I know. I just wanted your attention, that's
I
all.
want to give it to you whenever I can. Trust me.
I know you do. I know
really
you do.
I do. You want to keep talking about your oats?
Oh, yeah. I love talking about nutrition. It's really important to me lately. So I do some oats. They're Purely Elizabeth brand, and they have some hemp,
Purely
chia.
Elizabeth.
Purely Elizabeth is amazing, and they went on sale in King's, and you could get each one for $1.
Wow.
Right now. I know. So I get my little Purely Elizabeth, and then I put 1/8 of a cup of flax. That's going to make you shit.
That's a lot of flax seeds.
I know,
Oh my God.
but it really works. And then I do a giant salad, and I put 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar,
You
a half
eat
a
weird.
tablespoon of oil. No, but it's so
You
good
eat weird.
I mean, it's so good for you.
You're a weird
It's
eater.
so good. It's so good for you, Em. And then I do a lot of greens. Only the good ones. I don't do that iceberg lettuce shit. I'm not doing that. That's not real.
I like iceberg
And then
lettuce.
Of course you do. It's nothing. It's water. It's not even doing anything for you. Joey came home with all this iceberg lettuce. He was like, yo, let's make a salad. And I'm like, no. And he took out the Caesar dressing. I'm like, this isn't a salad. This is fake. We're trying to be healthy so we don't get this virus. And your iceberg lettuce and your canned pinto beans and your Caesar dressing is going to be, that's right, Harl's Chase, kale or nothing.
Or spinach.
And then,
Every
spinach,
salad my family makes is romaine iceberg lettuce.
Yeah, I do a spring mix, and then I'll do a half of what is it called? It's a beefsteak tomato. I'll do a
Oh,
half of
yeah,
a
I know those.
the big ones, a half of a beefsteak tomato, and then I'll put a quarter of a cup of black beans,
Oh.
and some carrots. I love carrots.
Yeah, you eat
And then
weird.
and then at dinner time, I'll eat whatever I want because I feel like I had so much fiber in the day, it's just gonna push everything out. For the
I
next
never
day.
think when I eat about the way it's gonna act in my body. It's something you actively do, I think.
That's all I think about when I'm
Like,
eating.
I
I'm like
will-
this, and I'm eating it, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait. This is gonna push everything down.
Oh, wow.
I can almost feel it doing it as I'm
That's
eating
very
it.
forward thinking. You know, that's actually
It might be a little OCD.
that's only happened to me once where I could feel something as I'm eating it. And that it was with Hess, actually. We were like a couple of months ago. We went for dinner, and then afterwards we got. Have you heard of milk? Momofuku milk. not.
I've heard of milk like the calcium drink from a cow.
No, like Momofuku milk.
No.
Okay, it's this brand of like dessert and ice cream and cake truffles and stuff. And Hess and I went, and they have this ice cream that's called cereal milk, and it's like ice cream that tastes like the milk after you had cereal. Like it's
Wait, that sounds amazing.
the best shit in the world.
Can you pick the type of cereal that was in the milk?
It basically tastes like Captain Crunch milk. It's so good.
I love Captain Crunch.
It's so good. And so Hess and I went to
Where
have
do
it
I get this?
in the city once the city opens back up for business. I'll take you there.
Oh my God.
But so I was having this with Hess, and we were sitting in the milk shop, and as I was eating it, my stomach got this like sharp knife-like pain, and I was like, "Oh my God, whoa!" I was like, "My stomach's hurting a bit." I didn't even realize it was the ice cream.
God.
I keep eating it; it's getting worse and worse. Like someone's truly stabbing
Well,
me.
you're a little lactose, aren't
Only
you?
a little bit. So then after we were done eating it, I was like, oh my God, I think I could really shit my brains out. And then we...
That's how I felt at the Celine Dion concert, and I didn't tell you about
Oh,
it.
yeah, you didn't.
Like, before, like, I was, like, I really hope, like... I was literally crop dusting, like, while we were online to get into Celine Dion because I was in so much pain. We just had artichoke pizza, and, like...
And you didn't want to kill the vibe.
And I hadn't had a chai tea latte from Starbucks, and you were smart enough to choose soy.
Yep.
And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to get like half and half, or I got like real milk.
Oh, Fee.
And I put extra milk. I was like, minus the water, extra
Fee,
milk.
who the hell
and I
drinks
was like,
a cup of milk at 24 years old?
Honestly,
Milk.
when I was working at Mac, I like only drank the chai tea latte, and I would cancel the water and just put milk. I was like, brew my tea and only milk,
Oh my
please.
God.
That's what I want.
Wow.
Disgusting. But that's what chai tea from Silk Road is. Oh my! It's this Afghan restaurant in my town, and they brew, like, they will put like 10 tea bags and just milk or heavy cream. And I kid you not, it's like an enema or like a Senecot. If you've ever had a Senecot, that pill that literally like cleanses your bowels for people who are going to get a colonoscopy. Yeah. It's so like it's like a spraying shit.
I've had it before. It's totally happened to me.
We all have.
This time that I had milk, not the beverage, the ice cream.
No.
Oh no, did your phone die? Oh.
Oh wait, you paused. Say it again.
When I had
No, I'm here. Don't worry. It's charging.
When I had that milk ice cream with Hess, and I was getting knife pains, then we were going to John's show, and I was walking in the same direction as Hess, and I'm walking and I'm crop dusting, but I can feel that it feels like someone has a bucket of paint right above and if I don't soon let it out, it's gonna explode on the floors.
Straight fluid in your stomach.
Yeah, and
just
so
shaking around.
I ran into John's show, and it was so urgent that I ran downstairs, dropped like everything, and ran back upstairs. And he was like, "I really thought something bad happened," because I like ran upstairs to go to the bathroom, and then I shissed.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And that's the worst when you're with your boyfriend and something like that happens.
No, I was at his show.
You don't want to be.
I was not with my boy. I wasn't like It was fine. It was.
But still, to be at a show and have that happen, you know
No,
what makes
I
me
was
actually,
so glad.
I'm actually pointing at the camera for so long with
your
this
straight razor. I was so
With my
glad that it
straight
happened
razor.
because I emptied my system. It was like, oh, I got it all out.
I guess I just actually don't think that there's any right place for me to have like a bowel movement unless it's in this home right here.
Yeah.
I can't go anywhere. It actually won't. It'll ferment inside me and I'll turn green before any of that happens.
No,
I can't do that.
I don't like it either, but I had to learn how to because it just creates better patterns.
You guys have. Yeah, you guys have been together for so long.
No,
that it's
but
like,
not
what are
even
you supposed to do?
not even like work. I put work, or anywhere. If I have to go, I'll go.
Well, you learn when you live in the city because you don't really
Have
have
a choice.
access. Like you're not really at home all day.
Yeah.
I'm here all day.
Right. So, but now Pete.
Yeah. Oh my God, Pete!
Oh my God,
Pete! Pete would be so proud of me. I'm doing sound.
Pete, write to us how you are. Tell us how your quarantine is.
How is your
situation
quad
is.
going? I'm having a fucking blast.
We miss you, Pete.
Oh my God, I miss you. I wish Pete could be here right now.
I know. If there was a way to do a 3-way live and he could just sit there and pretend he was doing it.
Oh my God, and then right after we could just head on over to the Owl's Tail.
Yeah, oh my God.
Maybe get some sushi.
That was
would be
the
so much
last,
fun.
the Owl's Tail was the last place I went out anywhere before quarantine was over. And that's the way.
Wait, like with me?
it is.
Wait, when?
No, not with you.
Oh yeah, like Celine, Owl's Tail when I went with Celine.
No.
When I went with Celine.
No, it was after
But it's
that.
nice to be with my
Pete
parents.
said, Quar is
Pete,
okay.
you were-
I miss everybody, but it's nice to be with my parents. Same here. Except, I was going to say I don't really miss anybody. I do miss people, but I'm the type of person who I don't realize how much I miss someone until I talk to them again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like-
actually, because I'm not someone who's sitting there and like, oh my God, I miss you so much. I'm actually like the type of people don't really know this about me, but I'm pretty introverted. I could get like in my
it's
little
fuzzy.
bubble, and I don't. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I could get in my little bubble and like just ignore everybody, but then I'm so happy when we all come together.
That's my thing too, is like I don't actively miss anybody, but then if they call me or we FaceTime or like I text them or I see something of them, I'm like, oh my God, I miss you so much.
Actually, that is the same exact way I am.
Which is why
that's the same, and I
we're
know
friends, because we don't get mad.
that's the low maintenance relationship that we have, because not everyone, people really expect a lot of you. Some people
and
do.
I can't give that.
They need, but that's the thing. I am a person who needs quality time, but I just appreciate the quality time when I get it, and all of those times can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, because it said that I froze. I really appreciate the quality time that I get when I get it, and I remember it, and then, I know that we have this friendship. Everyone always says that to me. They're like, Sophia, we have this relationship where we don't need to see each other for years, and then we could just hop right back into it. And I'm like, that's the kind of friend I want to be.
Yeah, that's so ideal. If someone makes me feel like I did something wrong or like I haven't talked to them enough, they have now made me so uncomfortable in the friendship, and I'm gonna now have such tension every time I talk to them. It sucks.
I know, and I
sucks.
also don't want to be the friend that's like, I like don't tell, like I want people to tell me how they feel, I don't want to tell anyone, like, express to me your emotions, but don't be upset if I feel attacked for it.
Totally. I mean, we obviously agree we are the same way. Someone said, I don't understand how people be having time and energy to maintain all relationships all day, every day. Agreed.
And Tia, that's why you have a fabulous life, because you clearly have a good head on your shoulders. Yeah, the username I don't understand either.
Is Tia Fabulous Life.
Tia, you got a
I know. I don't even have the energy to be in a group chat. Even during quarantine, I'm like, don't put me in any group chat. You will give me so much, I'll just leave.
Yeah, Tia, it is unrealistic. And I usually put my group chats on mute.
I put individual people on mute. I put individual people on mute. I'm like, enough of you for today.
I just put the whole Well, yeah, I'll put the whole thing on mute. And then, like, if someone sends me, like, a whole, like, like, story long of a text, I'm like, I'm not going to read that. And fuck you for thinking I am.
No.
Yeah, I'm not going to read that.
You know who does it right?
If you
Who's
expect me to respond to that.
Who it makes sense that she's one of our good friends, too.
You keep freezing. What did you say?
You know who else is like this? Brooke. Brooke actually turns her whole phone on Do Not Disturb all the time. And I respect the shit out of that. I don't blame her.
Well, we all do that. Us three do that. What's Tia saying? My friendships have been survival of the fittest. Only the strong survive. People that really know me, I can't do high maintenance relationships.
God bless. You know honestly, why? Tia, because you have a relationship with yourself to maintain.
We'll have a relationship where we never Tia, let's never talk. Tia, let's never have a conversation, and we are best friends.
Fee, I think we should. The last thing we talk about on this episode should be how we went to see Celine Dion.
Oh my God, that woman is ancient and fucking. She is the wisest woman I've ever met, and if you didn't know, she does ballet
and comedy.
She's a ballerina,
and she's a stand-up comedian.
She's a stand-up comedian, and she does comedy. She knows exactly what she's doing, and she knows her audience.
Literally a week before Quarantayn.
You were cracking me up when she was doing her stand-up comedy skit, and in the beginning, she came in and she's like, "Oh my God, I don't know where I am. Where am I?" And then Emily just keeps going, "Oh, she's an idiot. She's actually an idiot."
Well, she literally came out on this. First of all, we pay money to see a Celine Dion concert. We get there, a corpse walks out on stage. A literal mummy sarcophagus or whatever the word I'm looking for is.
A corpse with a Vidal Sassoon haircut.
Oh no.
What the hell? Wait. Guffanti why are you blue?
It was my screen.
Oh my God. An hour limit? Guffanti Brunettes has a lot more to talk about than an hour limit.
I thought your phone died. I was like, oh, her phone died.
No, I told you, my phone's been charging. I found an extension cord, and we're good, and we're good, and we're set up for next week.
That's so great. We were talking about the corpse herself, Celine Dion.
Oh, right. The corpse. Yeah, no, she's a ballerina, and she... What did we leave off saying?
That a sarcophagus came out on stage when we went to see her. A literal mummy.
Oh, yeah.
A dead mummy.
A carcass.
A carcass. But what's the word I'm looking for? Sarcophagus?
I don't know an esophagus, because that's not right.
Okay. Well, it was something like that.
But it's a carcass, and Celine was absolutely amazing, but she decided, and by the way, we're really lucky because I think she canceled like a good portion of her tour after because they thought she had coronavirus, but she just had a cold.
Okay, good, yeah. I remember I saw that.
And that's so Celine to just be like, "Oh my God, I have it," but it's just like a little bit of a cold.
No, she didn't think she had it. It could have been it. She was that woman was traveling.
No, she got tested. She did not have it.
Okay, good.
But she did.
But she did have the disease of not knowing where you are disease.
Oh yeah, like she was.
Yeah, she came out on stage.
She constantly forgot where she was.
She literally came out on stage. Celine Dion does this.
Why is she?
She comes out on stage and she goes, she sings whatever the hell what blew us away. And then that was her first song. And then she's done singing it. And she goes, "Oh, okay, Brooklyn. Well, I got to tell you. You want to know something? I don't know where I am." And we're just like, what?
No, but everybody in the audience is like, ah! Everybody in the audience was just going crazy for it. And we're like, she's actually like, it's crazy. She's stupid.
Yeah, and literally the words out of her mouth were, "I don't know where I am. And can I tell you something else? We're gonna fix it." I don't like literally killing harder than I've ever killed at any show in my life.
And then all of this.
Yeah. Oh, and then she does a backbend. She did a full backbend.
Yeah,
she did it. Do you remember the backbend she did? Celine is a comedian.
She's an absolute comedian, and she did a backbend. She was doing cheerleading routines, ballet routines. She actually had like a whole like ballet routine that was on like the monitor on the back.
Yeah, she did. She did.
She pre-recorded.
She was actually doing P90X on the stage. Remember, she was doing the squats.
It was her and Tony Horton up there.
Who?
Tony Horton is the guy from P90X.
Oh, yeah, okay. I would never know. I never did it. She was literally going up and down. And then she did the biggest crime of all, where she was like, I've done a lot of duets. Wait, you've seen the hummus video, right?
No.
Where she's like, we're like, what's your favorite food? And she's like, hummus. And then like, one word to describe your life. And she goes, my life is perfect. I've shown you this, Sophia. She goes,
I don't remember that.
Perfect.
Oh my God, I have to see that. She's like very full of herself.
And she should be. She's so cool.
She's really cool. She was also doing something that I wasn't expecting to see at the concert, and I'm so glad I did. She was doing covers of Lady Marmalade, and she did Prince Kiss. She was like,
you could tell.
She was like doing it in her Celine Dion voice. Think of her singing Prince.
And then she did
and David Bowie.
Yeah, she did Let's Dance. She's like, let's dance. Put on your red shoes. And you could tell the entire Barclays Center when she started doing that. Everyone was like, oh, well, should we go? Like, something.
No, everybody actually exited when she did that.
Nobody paid to see that. We paid to see Taking Chances, the one song she didn't sing.
Wait, and she didn't sing Taking Chances. I can't believe she did that.
Yeah.
There's got to be a good reason that she wouldn't do that.
I don't think she did anything from that album, but...
Maybe, was that the album that was about Renee?
No. That was Courage. That was the whole tour, was Courage.
No, Renee died a long time ago, didn't he?
No. Did he? Let me see.
Renee died a long time ago, Em.
No, he didn't. Renee.
Yeah, he did.
Angelio.
And you told me you told me that Renee
2016, 4 years ago. Is that a long time?
That must have been Taking Chances.
No. Taking Chances when we were in like 8th grade.
So which album was about Renee?
The most recent one. Courage, don't you dare fail me now.
You know what? I'm being pretty fucked up. Like, her husband died only 4 years ago, and I'm like, shouldn't she have already mourned him? I'm like,
come on, Celine. If you're so strong, if you're doing squats on stage.
She's a bodybuilder, though. She's a bodybuilder. Yeah. Her arms are jacked.
Yeah. I'm not kidding you. I think the Imperfections music video touched me more than any other music video I've ever seen in my life has.
No, it really touched me the same way it touched you. I couldn't stop singing it, and I couldn't stop watching it.
The way she moves.
And it's so raw.
The way she moves.
I love the way she touches herself. Yeah. It's so she touches herself so gently.
I would pay a lot of money
I feel like
to watch Celine
I feel like when
Dion.
you touch yourself the way she does, she really respects herself. Like that.
Mm-hmm. No, it's ballerina touch.
It's ballerina touch.
I would pay a lot of. I'd pay all of the money in my bank account to watch Celine Dion masturbate.
Oh my God! I wonder what that's like. Ha! It's like really. It comes from here. Ha! You know what? It's actually not so different than Gabby's boyfriend's accent, like a Louisiana accent. Ha!
But hers is more French.
It's more. It is because his accent is French and like black, French and black. No, that's what a Louisiana accent is.
Accent?
It's Creole. It's like French and African.
Right. I know the accent you're talking about.
So do it. Why can't you like?
I can't do it. I'm not good at accents.
I guarantee.
I guarantee you that this episode is over. Is it?
I could keep going.
I mean, Fee, I'll FaceTime you all night long and just chit chat.
Yeah. No, this episode is
Instagram
over,
did kick us off, and we had to come back.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to look. Sam's joining now. I feel like everybody's joining when we're about to leave.
No.
Maybe next time we should make it a 10:30 to 11:30.
No, that's late. That's when I'm in Warren. My bedtime was 12 hours ago.
Oh, but I did want to respond to you about why you can't. I'm sorry that I keep going.
No,
I did want to respond
I'll
to you.
fucking talk to you. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, I did want to respond to you about why you can't sleep at home, and it's because you're always in the city and you're always sleeping with your baby. So even if you weren't in the city, you were with your baby at the pawn house. And Sam said 2 more hours, please. You were with your baby at the pawn house, and so that's comfort for you. Now you're back at home, and it's like you're back in high school. You haven't been there since high school.
Yeah, I mean, I'm either sleeping with a body or I'm sleeping in the city. And
see, it's the opposite for me. If I sleep even on like your couch or like anywhere else, I'm up throughout the night. I can't get like a good sleep.
Yeah, that's weird.
So it's this bed and this
you have like
cheese
the
comforter.
best bed in the world.
See, it's really funny that you say that because Sal told me that Sal's my boyfriend, and he told me that my bed is so uncomfortable.
Okay, well,
like he told me that there's like an indent in the middle of my bed.
It's simply not true. You've literally like the town's talking about how good your bed is.
I know, it is like the talk of the town, and it's also I got like these zebra.
Sam said dump him.
Oh my God, no!
Because he doesn't like your bed.
He'll get used to the bed. He'll get used to the bed.
Okay, well, let's
sign off.
This was fun. If you're listening or if you're watching, feel free to DM us questions or topics or anything you'd like us to talk about next time. Thank you for tuning in as always. Stay safe. Stay home. We're going to get through this. It's going to be okay.
You guys don't move. Don't be scared. It's going to be fine. Just take the proper precautions and we're all going to be all right. Don't be an idiot, though. Like, if you're going to go to the grocery store and you're going to go out, wear your gloves. Don't bring your shoes inside. Take care of your family. You got to care about people. Like, this isn't a game. This isn't a joke.
This is life and death type stuff.
And being home is fun. You could sip your wine.
Yeah, your house is
watch
a blast.
the Guffanti Brunettes. Yeah, I mean, everybody wishes they were here.
Yeah, I would love to be in your kitchen.
It's frustrating because you're right down the street. I wish you could just be here. I
know. I'm literally down the street.
I know. All right.
Well, I'll probably FaceTime you once we end this.
FaceTime me. Let's talk about the episode.
Yeah, we'll do a little talk about.
All right. Love you guys. Thanks for watching.
Say Guffanti out.
Guffanti out.